Good morning. We're recording now. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Mary Ozanic. I'm the business manager with the Lyrics Opera Company, and I'm representing us in a negotiation to secure the talent of one Miss Sally Soprano.
So Lorraine Dixon-Jones, and as you know, our firm represents Sally. And she's thrilled with the opportunity to work with you in that title role.
Yes, I am as well. Miss Soprano has a very good reputation in the industry, and your firm does as well for representing some of the better talent.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So talk to me about sort of why you're interested in her, in Sally.
Basically, Sally has she's a seasoned and experienced performer
Okay.
That brings experience to the table. This is an important production for us because we think it's going to be a popular event this season.
Yes.
And frankly, we did have the role secured by a Miss Ringmaster.
Yeah.
Who regrettably has taken ill and has a pending surgery that is going to conflict with the dates of this performance.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that, and also that it must sort of put you in a situation where you need to find somebody that is well qualified soon. I
Yes,
understand.
we do have some time constraints.
Yeah. So the first performance is coming up in is that in 3 weeks?
It's in 2 months, I believe.
2 months.
So we have a little bit of practice time available
Okay.
for rehearsals.
And you know that that Sally has played this part before.
Yes, she has, but admittedly, it has been a few years.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
role primarily is intended for a much younger character.
Oh, that's interesting. So interestingly enough, Sally, when she played it when she was younger. And she actually is thinking that she just brings more just, life experience under her belt, So it's interesting. I understand the whole issue of it being thought of as for a younger character, but she actually is thinking that as an older and more mature singer that she'll bring something of that life experience to the role.
I understand that, but we do have to bear in mind that the Norma in this production does have young children.
Yes.
So there's an element of where much older and it becomes not realistic.
Yes, yes, I see that. Yes, I see that. So how is it that then you see Sally fitting into this role?
I like the idea of her approaching it with a maturity point of view, but admittedly, from our artistic director,
Yes.
there will be, just being honest, which
Yes.
can be difficult as character performers age.
Yeah.
There are some makeup considerations. It really is primarily for a younger woman.
Yes, I see.
But the younger woman that we do have in mind does not quite bring to the table some of the depth of experience that Miss Soprano has.
I see. I see. I see.
And
Well, yeah, I
I
mean,
was wondering,
I appreciate your candor.
yeah, I think we have to be. Because both of us are opera aficionados. We want to see, I think both your firm and our opera company want to do what we can to bring the best quality opera to the general public as possible. And I think that takes working together collectively to reach a salary agreement.
Yeah, I think that sounds very reasonable.
Do you have a figure in mind?
Um, I'm thinking. Can you give me a sense of what was it, Ringmaster, Miss Ringmaster? What the figure was for her?
I'm not at liberty to do that. Can
Um,
you tell me what Miss Soprano has in mind, ballpark?
we're thinking around 24,000.
About 24,000.
Yes.
And her calendar, she is available for this time period.
Yes, she is.
Um, Frankly, that does fit into our budget, and it is a customary. The 24,000 is a customary figure. It is double the rate of the secondary soprano in the show, which is kind of an acceptable industry standard.
Yeah. I'm wondering also. I mean, I think that is absolutely doable. I think one of the things that that Miss Soprano would very much appreciate is that if tickets exceed 95% of the house, that there's a bonus included.
We'd be willing to negotiate on that point.
Mhm.
Um, I okay. What percentage did she throw out?
I think 10%.
Actually, 10% is a little high. Of the net box office after what dollar amount?
No. Yes, that is. We're looking at 10% of her salary. Of the
Oh, 10% of the salary, not box office sales.
absolutely.
Uh, I will agree to that.
Mhm.
I think that that's a fair compensation package.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds like it will work. And I mean, I do have to say that I think that Sally would. She's just very excited about working with you guys.
We are honored to have her.
Yeah.
She is a formidable force in the opera as a genre, and I think that she brings much to the table, and that the audience and the general public will be excited to learn that she'll be on board as our lead role.
Excellent.
So to recap, we agree for the run of this performance to a salary of $24,000 plus
Yeah.
10% bonus of that salary, which would be $2,400. And that's based on if ticket sales exceed what dollar amount?
95%.
Okay, I'll agree to that.
All right.
Especially in lieu of the fact that I just got a message that said my internet connection is unstable.
Yeah. Well,
So I
it
hope
sounds like.
not to get disconnected from you, because I know you're in Europe on tour with another client.
Um, well, I mean, it sounds like we have a very firm agreement. And it is always a pleasure. It has been a pleasure of our firm to work with opera companies, and we certainly want to continue a solid relationship. So always keep us in mind.
Oh
Um,
yes, I certainly will do that. You do have a stable of some up and coming stars, I believe,
yeah.
and we're honored to have you a part of this production. Our 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 artistic director will just be thrilled. He and
Excellent.
Miss Soprano have worked together in the past. So
Excellent.
I will have, well, do you want to draw up your end of the contract? We'll draw up ours. I'll have my secretary contact your office and have everything faxed over later this afternoon.
I mean, that sounds perfect. And you are cutting out, so yeah. I mean, it sounds like we have a something that works for both of us. Thank you again so much. This
Okay,
was,
best wishes to you, Lorraine.
okay. Best wishes to you, Mary. Be well.